Hey guys, David here and welcome to this video. So this is my studio. Here happens everything that is displayed on my channel. Back here you can see my CNC machine, my 3D printer down below, my desk PC back here and the set that you normally see me in front of. So today I'm gonna just take you on a quick tour all around the studio and show you everything. You are standing right where I would enter this room, and so this is what I see when I come in here. Now the basic setup, how everything is arranged, is really similar like in the video where I built this whole space. So if you haven't seen that video yet, you can check it out up here. And so let's come in guys and let's take a look at some of this stuff. And here we are over at my CNC. This is the CNC machine that I've built in the last couple of videos. I'm gonna have a playlist link up here or down in the description where you can see how I built this. You can see it is actually in use right now, and I was just cutting something on there a bit earlier today. And under here you can see this brown door. This is where my 3D printer is behind. So let's take a look down here. The reason that I have a door right here is because the 3D printer often is running for many hours at a time, and as I'm working right here, I prefer when it is a bit more quiet, and it also keeps it nice and contained. But now let's open the latch right here. And this is how it looks inside. I've also added some lights. So everything is nicely illuminated and I can see everything that I'm doing. And if I'm doing video in here, I also have the lights right where I need them. Now, many of you have asked about what 3D printer I'm using, and it is the K8200 from Fellman, but I wouldn't recommend it necessarily for someone to buy it right now, as it is still quite expensive but really old. I bought it over 5 years ago and it wasn't the newest one back then. If you want the 3D printer at around 800 bucks, I would recommend the Prusa i3 Mark II, as it is a much more modern printer and the quality out of the box is a lot better as well. For me though, it is working pretty well, as I upgraded most parts that make problems. And so I'm using E3D V6 hot end and some custom Z-axis screws and build plate and many other things that I modified myself, so that it works quite well. Now this part of my studio should be quite familiar to everyone that has viewed my custom desk PC build log. If you haven't viewed it for some reason, you can check it out up here. And so what you can see here is my main system over here, water cooled of course, with a 5820K, 16 gigs of RAM, GTX 970, so the hardware isn't that spectacular, but it's all that I need. And the big monster back here is my 40-inch 4K Philips monitor, and you can also see some of my peripherals. I recently got this Wacom drawing tablet, which allows me to get quite a bit nicer things in Photoshop, and it can be useful for 3D modeling as well. Now, if you have any questions about the desk PC, you can leave them down below and they might get featured in a Q&A video about this whole build project. Also, leave a like down below if you want to see a more detailed setup tour just about this desk, where I show every little bit about it and what it can do and why. But now let's turn over here a bit. So this here is what you normally see as the background in my videos. It hasn't changed that much since I set it up, just changed out a couple of things on the shelves, but mainly it is still the same. I can also say that the couch which I painted is still in very good shape. It has kept its color, doesn't color the clothing, and it has gotten a lot softer as well. so it isn't quite as leathery as it was when I first took it in here and after it was painted. So in my opinion, painting your couch with acrylic paint is totally working and I don't have any problems with it so far. And this here is the sort of back side of my studio, the part where you don't see as much, and it mainly have a lot of storage up here in these transparent containers where I store all my electronic parts and whatever other parts I have. And I think these are really handy because they are transparent and so you can see what's in there and you don't have to open all of them just to find something. I also have this drawer unit right here where I have some other smaller electronic parts. So I'm just gonna quickly open this for you. So you can maybe see that I have a lot of little boxes on here on these shelves, and I can pull it out and take out whatever I need, be it like a stepper motor or whatever else. This is really handy as I have quite a lot of space in here, and it also looks a bit nicer than just the transparent containers. And these are things that don't change that much, so I can have them labeled. Back there I also just store some tripods and light stands, some more material and stuff like that. And if I move to the side, you can also see that I have quite a lot of things under the table stored. As this table is really deep, I don't need all this space for my legs, and so I can have some storage down there as well. So that is it. That's where I make all my videos and where everything is happening. If you like this video, please leave a like down below and also consider to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I also have Twitter and Instagram handles linked down below, and also a brand new website that you can check out for more behind the scenes information. Thanks for watching, and until next time.